This is a short video presentation on factoring by grouping. Factoring by grouping is a technique that we use when we have either 4 or 5 different terms. Notice here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. We probably won't do any with 5, but it works very similarly. What we do when we factor by grouping is group these terms into 2 groups. We look normally, the ones that I will give you will be this way, we look normally at the first 2 terms. So I'm going to look at these 2 terms, then I look at these 2 terms. And I factor out the common factor of each. So looking at the first 2 terms, the common factor is 7x squared. 7x squared times x minus 2 plus, and I look at these 2 terms, the last 2, the common factor is 3, and then I have x minus 3 times 2. When you factor by grouping, this, my mistake, this term in the parentheses and this one in the parentheses, those should be exactly the same. If they're not, factoring by grouping will not work. We then take this common factor of x minus 2, we factor that out, x minus 2, and then we're left with 7x squared plus 3. 7x squared plus 3. And we're done. There's no hunting for different terms. There's no trying different things. We're done. All right, let's do one more of these, and then I'm going to do it where there's subtraction, changes it slightly. So we'll look at 35 x to the third minus 49 x squared plus 30x minus 42. Again, we group them into 2 groups, looking at first 2 terms and the second 2 terms. And my common factor is 7x squared times 5 minus 7, 5x minus 7, plus 6, common factor, times 5x, 6 times 7 is 42, minus 7. I see I have a 5x minus 7 and a 5x minus 7 that's common. I pull that factor out. And what's left is 7x squared plus 6. All right. Now what we're going to do is look at it where we have subtraction. Changes it ever so slightly. All right. So now our problem is 5x cubed minus 6x squared minus 15x plus 18. 15x plus 18. So we group them just like before. First 2 and the last 2. And you would not use the first 2 and the last 2 if there weren't common factors there. But we're looking at a simple case here. Common factor is x squared, so I pull that factor out, and I'm left with, and I copied the problem down wrong, this should be a cubed so I'm left with x squared times 5x minus 6 minus common factor between 15 and 18 is 3 5x. But now instead of a plus here, it's going to become a minus. When we factor out this 3, we have 6. Why a minus? Negative 3 times negative 6 is positive 18. Now I see I have a common factor, 5x minus 6, 5x minus 6. I pull that out, and I'm left with x squared minus 3. Okay, I hope this helps. This is factoring by grouping. It's relatively simple to do, and I think you'll do this without any problem. Have a great day.